flowers like glacier, pretty like ray tracing. I've become complacent.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be repotting some recent plant mail that I received. One plant is for me. The other plant I will be adding to my website, and the last plant that I'll repotting today is a plant that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, during my shenanigans, and I will be putting her on a moss pole that I will start offering on my website, and it will be linked below. After the repotting that I'm going to be doing today, I will add the footage of me potting up some new plants that I will start offering on my website, and I really hope that you all like my starting lineup. In the future, I do plan to offer a larger selection of plants, but I'm going to start off small, take my time, and see the feedback, see if you all like it. Some of the plants that are going to be on my website will be plants that I have purchased, as well as plants that I have from my own personal collection. I hope you all like it, and I can't wait to start this new journey with my website and my shop. So let's get into it. So here is the first plant baby that I will be repotting today. This is a Monstera Thai Constellation. This is the plant that I'm going to add to my personal collection. Look, this plant is beautiful. I cannot believe it arrived with all these leaves in this size. And considering how much I paid for her, I'm very, very satisfied with my purchase. I do plan to see if I can get her to have shorter stems on this plant, get her a little bit more compact, but I'll see how she grows. I do know that this plant is a slower grower than, normal monsteras. This is her newest leaf that was unfurling when I took her out of her packaging. And it was very soft, so I don't know how long it was unfurling this leaf before it was sent to me. Also, it's extremely, extremely root bound. I'm going to be putting it in one of my 6-inch clear pots. I will not be adding a moss pole to this plant. I really, really want to, but I first want to see her growth pattern at this size. I have seen with the Monstera Thai Constellation, it kind of likes to crawl a little bit, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna wait to see how she grows with her newest leaf in my conditions, and then I'll go from there. I'm not going to disturb her roots at all. I'm just gonna simply take her out of this tiny pot she's in and put her in a larger pot and go from there. I haven't watered her or anything since I've had her, so I hope she's doing okay. And this is her root system. She has a crazy, crazy healthy established root system, and I'm so happy for her. And like I said, I will not be disturbing her root system whatsoever. I'm just gonna go ahead and put her in a new pot and add some more soil, because actually her root ball is pretty small. It's wobbling around a little bit and it's making me a little uncomfortable. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her in here. So let's see. I wanna break up this root ball so bad. But I'm gonna leave her alone because I know these are some really testy plants. So I'm gonna let her make it. So I'm gonna put her the closest to this side of the pot, so when her new leaf comes out, I can see if she's gonna go ahead and continue to grow in the soil or if she's gonna go up. If she goes up, you already know what that means. She's gonna get a moss pole. And if I give her some time to, acclimate to my conditions a little better, I'll feel more comfortable busting up her root ball to repot her how I really want to. Oh, she's standing up a lot better already. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make sure there's no big air pockets in here and see if I need to add some more soil. So this is how she turned out. I think she looks amazing. In my 6-inch pot, when I sit her down, she just stands up by herself. She's not flopping all over the place, and she's very stable. So I'm really happy with this setup for her. And also I pushed her as close as I could get her to the front of the pot so I can see the current root system she already has, so I can, you know, make sure I can see if she starts acting up. But that's her. So here's the back of the pot. I think she looks amazing. But look at this fenestrated leaf. Is this not beautiful? Look at that. Beautiful. So that's her. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a regular clear saucer. Let's get on to the next plant. So here is the next plant. I'm gonna be repotting. I really don't wanna mess with her root system too much because she was unfurling a new leaf, which is this one right here. This is the Jose Bono. Look at this beautiful variegation on her. And this new leaf has like a confetti type of variegation that is amazing. I love that. So this plant will be on my website for sale, and I'm gonna put her in a new pot with some fresh potting mix. So let's get into it. I think she'll be fine. I'm actually gonna pot her a little deeper so that her new aerial roots that I can see growing comes into contact with the soil. So this is what she's looking at like in her new pot. Boom. Here is the next plant that I'm going to be repotting. This is Philodendron Pariso Verde. I got this on Facebook Marketplace. Look at the variegation. This is so cute. Such a cute little baby. But when I picked her up, she did have this new leaf coming in, so I didn't mess with her too badly. Right? And she also has these other cute little leaves. And she's such a cutie. So this is the plant that I'm going to be putting on the new pole that I will be offering on my website. I keep saying moss pole, but there's not actually any moss in it. It's just a plant support pole. Here is the plant support pole that I will be using for this plant. All you have to do is just assemble it. It comes with 4 different sizes for the width, depending on how big of a pot that you have. And it has a honeycomb pattern in the middle for the roots to attach to the substrate that you choose. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this together really quickly. And I actually think I'm gonna cut this off. But let me see. Just like the other poles that I have been testing, I'm going to be very careful folding it because I do not want creases where they don't belong. I'm going to go to the second width setting for this pole. And this is what she's looking like. So I think that's a good size for her. And I don't plan on using these tabs. These would be better if you was going to be extending the pole, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sit this flat in the pot. The plant actually already came in a very chunky mix, which is really dope. So I'm gonna see if I can reuse it. I'm just gonna put this plant in this 5-inch pot because I feel like I'm disturbing the roots way too much. This is how she turned out. I don't know if I'm gonna put moss in here yet. I do see that she's growing a new leaf. So hopefully I didn't piss her off. But yeah, that's her. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in a location with some bright light and high heat, high humidity, because I believe that's how you keep the variegation and this speckling color on this Paraiso Verde, and I put her original potting mix back in here in combination with the potting mix that I make as well. These are all the plants that I have to repot for today. Please keep watching to check out the plants that I have repotted that will be on my website very soon.
Flowers like glaciers, pretty like ray tracing.